What's going on, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? So, man, last time I couldn't do it. We were in rehearsal, and I'll get to that in a second or whatever. But what's going on, you guys? What's going on? Diversity Outspoken, boss lady, what's going on? I see you. It's all good. How you doing, sister? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's going on, 23? How you doing, my brother? I hope everything's going good, man. I hope everything's going good in school. Boss lady, I hope everything's going good at work. You know what I mean? Good to see you, sister. Good to see you, 23. The one and only my man, beautiful Jewel. What's going on, sister? How you doing? It's all good. Man. Whew. Been busy. I hope you guys been good. I hope your week's going good. We're like, toward the middle of the week. For some of us, we're past the middle of the week, right? For some of us, we're Thursday already. For some of us, we are Wednesday night. For some of us, we're Thursday morning, right? So I hope that everything's been going good with you guys, man. So we have a lot to cover. There's a lot of stuff I want to go through. I appreciate that, boss lady. Thank you very much. You know, I don't discriminate when it comes to colors. I appreciate, the pink with the yellow, the Asian eloquence, right? That's the song that's out right now, the Asian eloquence. Thank you very much. I'm sure, boss lady, whatever color you wear, you'll look perfect in also. So there you go. I'm just trying to be like you, sister. 23 says it's going great, my brother. I'm just icing my shin. Shin splints. Yes, running will give you shin splints, man. When's your next race, your next cross country race? I remember the first time or the last time that you spoke about it when me and you were DMing. You were saying that that you didn't do as good as you thought you were going to do on that first race. So, hopefully the next one, man, whenever it is, hopefully your body will acclimate, as time goes on, man. Your muscle memory will start to learn, when to pick up the pace, when to slow down. So everything will be good. I'm good, beautiful Jewel. I have the most beautiful Jewel is here, so I'm definitely good right now, right? I'm glad school is going great. 23, man, for sure. Man, learning, being able to learn, and learning so much is something that excites me, man. I love to be educated. I love to learn new things. Like, it really excites me. You know what I mean? So definitely. Boss lady, I can't do that, boss lady, because we gotta keep the thing going. I gotta get through everything. They only give me an hour here. I try not to keep the people for too long. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stick to the script. What's going on, Superstar 617, aka Sonia? How you doing, sister? It's all good. Next week, 23. Look at that, man. Your next cross country race is next week, October 5th. I'll be DMing you after that to see how everything went, man. I hope everything goes good. Hope everything goes good. It's all good. I love you, boss lady. You know how it is. It's all good. Ileana, 5036. How you doing, sister? All right, man. Let's get to this. Let's get down to this. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. What's going on, warrior? Peace and love. Mwah, mwah. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. Dogg is the guy who's like the sexually explicit guy and things like that. This is my artist name. Anti-Imperial, he's a guy, he's a center because he's a guy of more who I am. And he's all about politics, history, social issues, religion, upliftment, education, and things like that. And you have the chill. And the chill is the last guy. What's going on, Tennessee 3416? I see you. And the chill is the last one. And the chill is all about... he's a hopeless romantic. He's all about falling in love, raising a family, and things like that. He's a romantic guy. 23 says the last race was like my third race. Oh, okay. For sure. Well, don't worry about October 5th, though. October 5th, we're doing good, 23. We're going, we're going to make that run in that cross-country race at school, and we're going to do good. So everything will be okay. Now, last time, I had some of you guys come on, but not all of you guys. I'm good, Superstar 617, I'm good. I hope you're doing good, sister. Last time, you guys know I'm in China, right? So You guys have been seeing my posts. If you've been seeing my posts, you've been seeing that I've been posting the stuff about the rehearsal, right? Because I have that concert coming up for the government officials over here in China, the dignitaries and the diplomats. And so what happened was last Diversity Outspoken episode, I was in the middle of doing rehearsals, right? Because, you know, for you guys over there in the United States, it's 9 p.m. when we start this. And I give that as a general time, right? 9 p.m. on Wednesdays and Sundays, Eastern time zone. But over here in China, it's 12. I'm 12 hours ahead, so it's 9 a.m. Right? So I was in the middle of we had early morning rehearsals that day, and I just really couldn't stay on. So I actually came on. Don't think like, man, what happened to? Because some people DM me was like, man, what happened to Diversity Outspoken? You didn't come on. Like I thought something happened to you. I'm like, no, nothing happened to me. I actually came on for probably like 5 minutes. I think it was like 5 minutes and 23 seconds or something like that. But it was at the very beginning. So if you weren't there at the very beginning, you just missed me. But I did send out, if you guys saw that, I tried to, I tried to tag as many people as Instagram would let me. But if you guys saw earlier today, or, I did send out a post showing what I was saying last Diversity Outspoken episode, and I tagged a bunch of you guys in it. I added a bunch of you guys so that you guys would, know that. So there we go. So now we're here, and this is going to be a full Diversity Outspoken episode. Ileana. And so this is going to be a full Diversity Outspoken episode, and we are talking about the same thing we were talking about last time, which is how to improve your relationship. How to improve your relationship, how to strengthen your relationship, how to make your relationship stronger. What's going on, Dina Rodriguez? I see you. How to make your relationship stronger. So that's where we left off. That's where we're going to pick up. This is Diversity Outspoken. Every Wednesday, every Sunday. From every Wednesday, every Sunday, 9 p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. Wednesdays, 9 p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. And Sundays, 9 p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. That's when we do this, right? That's when we do this, called Diversity Outspoken. Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, and we are outspoken or otherwise known, straight to the point about those things, right? Straight to the point about those things. Neto or Nito, what's going on? I see you. It's all good. Man, before we get to that, though, let me say something real quick. So, you guys might actually like this better, right? So today, I was speaking to somebody earlier today. 23 says, I need this one. Strengthen your relationship. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to it. We're going to finish it today. I'm going to breeze through it. But man, let me tell you guys something. Today, I got a DM. Was it a DM or a text? I think it was a DM. Got a DM from a woman, a lady, young lady. And she was saying that her and her boyfriend are always getting into arguments. And the reason why they're always getting into arguments is simply because wherever she always goes, so wherever she works or she gets a new job or something like that or whatever, she always ends up getting being chased by her fellow co-workers, basically. Right, her guys, her fellow co-workers. She's always being pursued at whatever position she gets, whatever job she gets. And she's not stable to the point to where she's in one job for a long period of time. She switches careers, or not even career, but just switches jobs. She's kind of unstable. She's kind of I don't know how it is. She's just not stable when it comes to that. So she's always getting a new job at new locations and things like that. And she's always having trouble to where she's always having guys at her job like her. She was telling me recently she went out with a bunch of co-workers, of course. And one of her supervisors, first of all, she's been at a job I think for maybe 2 months, and already she's been out on she's been out and she gives her phone number, or somehow her coworkers get her phone number from the files and things like that, and they text her and they talk. And she's cheated on her boyfriend in the past, and I'm like, well, it's your fault. Why are you doing this? And she's like, well, it's not my fault. Oh, because how you doing, Brown Sugar Wade? It's not my fault. Oh, because these guys, I don't know, like they're always pursuing me, and then, you know, they make these jokes and they make me laugh and this and that. And, you know, the other day we went out, you know, a whole group of us, co-workers went out drinking, and my supervisor was like, hey, if, you know, you're always, I know a lot of guys like you here, but I never see you talking to anybody. And she's like, no, I have a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, well, you know, if you ever want this meat, it's here for you. What's going on? What's going on? Loves Al. What's going on? With Beechcroft 83. If you want this meat, it's here for you. So her supervisor told her that. And so I said, so what did you do? And it's the same thing she told me stuff like this before. And she's like, no, she's like, I was surprised at first, and then I started kind of like giggling. And I was like, you're crazy. And so this kind of made me think about something a little bit bigger than, you know, just what she's doing, which I think is totally wrong. What's going on, Carmen? And that is, and let me put this in the perfect way, because I don't want this to come off saying this the wrong way, because if it comes out the wrong way, then it'll be really bad for me, right? Because it won't be what I mean. And so what I want to say is this. A lot of guys, and for her to be like blaming it like, oh, they pursue me, they never stop, this and that. And I'm like, but you sit around and you entertain, like when all of them and all her coworkers are sitting around talking about their relationships, their boyfriends, who they cheated on. Like her female coworkers sit around and talk about what guys they're cheating on their husbands with, what guys are cheating on their boyfriends with. And I was like, well, you know, these guys, they're pursuing you because you're giving them the avenue and making them think that it's okay to speak to you like that, or making them think that it's okay to talk to you like that, or making them think that it's okay to, because they know you're going to laugh at their sexual jokes, you're going to do things like that. And these guys are doing that to test you when they first meet you, to see like where their boundary is. And the reason why I said a couple minutes ago that I'm trying to be careful when I say this, because I don't want to say that the guy is pursuing her like it's her fault. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes like you'll have guys and they'll say idiotic things like, oh, if a woman, you know, if a woman got sexually harassed, it's because it was her fault, right? Because she asked for it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, with her in this position, is that these guys, and this happens at every job she's at, and I'm like, these guys, trust me, they know at their workplace who they can mess with, and they know the females they better not play with. You see what I'm saying? Like, they know the females. Like there's certain females at your job you're not going to make sexual jokes about. You know you can't play with them. You know what I mean? And for her to like be in a relationship, but she's always laughing and kikiing and it's like from the first day she goes to a new job, she's in the gossip of the job. She's talking about things that, you know, her personal life, her relationship. She's in the conversations with other people about their relationships and things like that. And when you do that, it's like you're opening yourself, because people think like, oh, well, you know, shoot, I could approach her about having sex with her. I could approach her about FUCK and her, because apparently she's down with it. She's into all these conversations, right? So just be careful, man, because what you show people, people only try you, and people only take it as far as you'll let them go. You know what I mean? So just be careful, man, because, you know, what you show people sometimes will come back in a way that you may not appreciate, right? So I just wanted to say that before we get to our actual thing. It was kind of something that was on my mind. I was like, man, just, you know, man, don't let guys take advantage of you women. Okay, my women, my females out there, you guys know you're all my sisters. Don't let guys take advantage of you, and watch how you react to guys when they say little sexual jokes and say little sexual things, because a lot of times guys will say things to kind of like just throw it out there and kind of see where their limit is. And if you let them have like a whole bunch of room, right? They'll definitely take it and take advantage of it, and they'll start disrespecting you and asking you things and saying little sexual things to you and things like that, because they'll feel like it's okay with you. So always hold yourself to a higher standard, ladies, and don't let anybody, mistreat you or disrespect you when it comes to, sexuality or relationships. All right. I see you, True. Good to see you. Raul 7821, True 5078. I see you. Santiago. What's going on? So, how to strengthen your relationship, people. How to strengthen your relationship. If you want to get to me at Instagram is at anti_imperial, at anti_imperial. On YouTube, it's just anti-imperial with a space in between. Go to my Instagram bio page, man. Follow me on that YouTube. You go to my Instagram bio page. We all get an Instagram bio page. And in that Instagram bio page, we have that one space where we have a link. And that one space where we have a link is always going to be my latest YouTube video. If you go there, click that link, the YouTube video comes up, and you can just hit that subscribe button right there. I have the t-shirt of the video that is in there now. It's a lyric video, Asian Eloquence. Asian Eloquence, you guys have been seeing. I've been posting all those Asian posts, right? I'm over here in China posting all those Asian posts and everything that's going on. So make sure you go check out that lyric video. The actual music video will be out in less than 24 hours, in about 24 hours. So tomorrow this time, you'll see that. If you're subscribed to my YouTube, it'll pop up in your YouTube, it'll pop up on your phone, and you'll see that, and that will be the Asian Eloquence, the actual music video. And it's a beautiful music video, so hopefully you guys will love that. But the lyric video is out now. Go to my Instagram bio page or go to YouTube, and you can see that lyric video, Asian Eloquence. How to strengthen your relationship, how to make your relationship stronger. Cortland Ryan, I see you, my brother. I see you. Much love. It's all good. We went through everything. The first thing was don't be clingy. We went through that the other day. The first day was don't be clingy. Don't be clingy gives people space, right? The next thing was learn to compromise. Happy, beautiful Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, my beautiful Cortland Ryan. Much love and respect, my brother. It's all good. I am doing good. I am doing good as always. Always good when I see you guys on here, especially you, my Cortland Ryan, my wonderful, my brother. It's all good. Learn to compromise, you guys. Learn to compromise. You guys all grow up different ways. When I went through this, we grew up different ways. Don't stick to your own ways. Understand that your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever you are in a relationship with, they were raised a different way than you were. So they will see things differently than you will see things, maybe. And you need to learn to compromise, understand, and respect their views that they might be different from yours because you were raised differently. I'm speaking quickly because we already went through this on the first night. So this is just a catch up, right? Just a rewind, review, okay? So that's why I'm speaking quickly, you guys. So if you can't follow me, you'll be like, man, I'm about to leave this, man. He's talking too fast. It will slow down when I get to the new information, but this is a review, right? A rewind. And we went through this. That's the reason why I am speaking quickly, you guys. Thank you so much, Cortland Ryan. I appreciate you. Beat it, wear it, love it. How you doing, my beautiful sister? It is all good. It's all good. Definitely. Don't worry about it. 23. Take care, man. Keep running, my brother. Keep running and keep preparing for that race coming up October 5th. And the best of luck with that, man. Have a great night. I see you. Who's that? 1662. What's going on? 1662 HDX. It's all good. Definitely, man. Holler at me in the morning, my brother. 23. Love you to death, my brother. Take care. Have a great night. The next one after learning to compromise was small acts of kindness can make you stronger. So don't just say I love you to the person. Actually do things for them. Take them to their favorite restaurant and things like that just because. Not because it's their birthday. Not because it's a holiday. But just because. Definitely do that just because. What's going on? Baby girl A13. What's up, baby girl A13? What's going on, you guys? What's up, Carmen? I see you. The next one was appreciate their interest, but don't apologize for yours. Make sure you don't give up who you are, but make sure you appreciate the interest. It's all good. 1662. It's all good. Make sure you appreciate their interests, appreciate who they are, but don't apologize for yours, right? Stay true to who you are at the same time, okay? Do not idealize your partner. Understand your partner has faults. Do not make excuses for your partner, okay? Do not make excuses for your partner, all right? Don't make excuses for your partner. Understand that, acknowledge and appreciate the good things about your partner, but understand that they will have faults and try to work on them with those faults. Try to communicate with them and things like that so that you can work on those faults with them, okay? Now, very, very good. That was the first part, and we went through some other stuff, and the next thing was play together. Make sure you guys play together. I went through go out and do fun things. I went through how usually for me, right, when I was younger, before I got married and everything, my first dates, I would do things like go to, because, I was born in Miami, so I do things like go to Orlando, go to Universal Studios, something like that, go to Disney World for the first date, because my thing was, man, if a woman or a man or anybody can't have fun at Disney World on the first date, well then, damn it, where are we going to have fun at? If you can't have fun at the place that's built for nothing but fun, Disney World, Universal Studios, these places were created for fun and nothing but fun. If you can't have fun at a place on my first date with you that was created for nothing but fun, well, hell, where are we going to have fun there? If you can't have fun there, you're not going to have fun anywhere. And that to me is kind of like a red flag, because I want to have a good time. I want to have good positive energy with whoever I'm in a relationship with. So I like to get out, and have fun with them. So make sure you play together, man. Do fun things together and things like that. Go fishing together. Charter a boat. Go fishing together maybe, or things like that. I don't know. Hopefully you don't get seasick something like that. But, man, just do fun things, man, when you guys are together, right? Maintain some individual passions. Maintain some individual friends, okay? If you like sports and your spouse does not like sports, make sure you say, okay, spouse, okay, boyfriend, okay, girlfriend, I'm going to go to whatever you want to do this weekend, but next weekend is the big football game, so you got we have next weekend. This weekend is all about you and the ballet, right? Actually, I love them. You guys know I write orchestras and stuff, right? I write operas, so I love the ballet. But this weekend is for you, the ballet, but next weekend is football for me, okay? And make sure you maintain your own friends and things like that, okay? Don't give up your friendships, and don't give up the things that you want to do for yourself, okay? Gabriel, how you doing? I appreciate the thumbs up, warrior. Thank you very much, my beautiful sister. Gabriel, I see you. It's all good. Find solo joy. Love joy. How you doing, love joy? Find solo joy, you guys. Find joy in yourself. Don't count on your partner to make you happy, okay? Do not count on the person you are in a relationship with to make you happy. You should be happy by yourself. You should be happy by yourself, and then when you're with your partner, it should only exuberate the happiness and kick it up to the next level, right? But if you were not with your partner, you should already be happy, because you should not rely on your partner to make you happy, because that is a detriment. If you guys ever break up, which a lot of most relationships eventually come to an end, if you rely on your partner to make you happy, you guys, you will be sad in life. You will be sad. That's why you will be crushed. You will be crushed, and you will have suicidal thoughts and things like that when the relationship is over, because you relied too much on your partner for your happiness. But you should have your personal happiness, and your partner should only bring you extra happiness, right? But you should have personal happiness, have solo joy, you guys. Be a whole, full person by yourself, and your partner should just add on to that. But if you ever lose your partner, you should still feel like a full person, okay? You should still feel like a full and whole individual that is healthy, all right? Okay, don't rely on your partner too much for your happiness. You should have your own personal happiness. Show appreciation and support for your mate. Always show appreciation and support, man. Whatever they do, whatever their dreams are. Remember the first night I gave an example. Even if they have, even if they have ideas that seem like they're unrealistic and unsustainable and things like that, right? And Warrior says, true self-love is the key, and it's the best. I've been loving me, and it's beautiful. And I see you in those posts, Warrior. You definitely loving yourself, and you're looking beautiful, sister. I saw your post about your beach outfit. You know what I'm saying? You were showing a little beach outfit, girl. I saw you with your modeling pics. You know what I'm saying? Standing to the side. I'm gonna see if I can get over there to Miami and see you when you get over there next week. So I'm gonna see if I can make it over there. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna try. What's up, Gabriella? How you doing? It's all good. Show appreciation. The first night I gave an example. So don't ever shit or down the dreams. And the wants of your spouse or your partner or your relationship, the person you're in a relationship with, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever it is, even if they're saying things that you believe is not reachable, you believe is unsustainable. So I gave the example the first night. So imagine if your husband or somebody comes to you or your wife or whatever, and they say, you know what, I think I'm going to run for president. And I said the best way to handle that, because that is not realistic that they're just going to come out of nowhere and become president. Say, I hear you, baby, but you know what you should do? What you should really do is you should start off by running for our city commission. You should really run for our city council. And man, because you know what? Everybody who's run for president before, they start off with the city council. They start off with the city commission, right? Dope Chick, how you doing, my beautiful sister? Dope Chick 23, always good to see you, right? And so you start with that, right? So even if they say something like, outlandish, I want to become president, you don't SHIT, you don't down their dream and be like, president? Man, you'll never be president. What the hell are you talking about, man? Get out of here. Don't do that to your spouse. Don't do that to the person you're in a relationship with. Don't do that to your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You just take what they say. And if it sounds realistic, all you do is adjust that to something in the same stratosphere, right? In the same topic, and you just put it on a different level to where they can actually reach. And that's how you do it. So if they come to you and say they want to be president, don't ever down somebody for their dreams, you guys. You just, move them into a different direction. Say, man, you know what? That's a good idea to be president. But you know what you should really start? You should really start with city commission. You should run for our city council. Okay, because all presidents start off at the city commission level. Really, they really, really do. And you do it like that, do things like that. But always show support for your significant other. Always support them in whatever dreams they have. Okay, never down their dreams. Spice it up in the romance department. We went over that. Spice it up. I said things like, look, man, if you guys are, in the romance department, if the sex is getting boring and things like that, a lot of times guys want things like threesomes and things like that. And the woman or the other man may not be comfortable with that, with bringing somebody else in your bedroom, having a threesome or something like that. And I said a way to get around that and still spice up your relationship is to do things like go to a sex club, go out to dinner, then go to a sex club afterwards, and you don't have to participate, but you can pay to walk and just watch. And you can pay to walk through and look at things, and you might see things that might make both of you guys horny and turn both of you guys on, and you guys might end up doing going into a dark corner in the sex club and having like a little quickie or doing something sexually that may be like a fun moment that you guys will have forever. So there's ways to spice up your relationship. There's ways to spice up your sex life without doing something that your partner may not be comfortable with. Right? You can find a common middle ground. Okay. I went through committing at your own pace, you guys. Don't feel rushed to commit to a serious relationship. Make sure that you take your time when you're in a relationship. Make sure that, what's going on? I see you, Maria Jose 57. Make sure that you take your time when you're in a relationship. Make sure that you do it at your own comfortable level. Don't let anybody rush you into moving in with them, or don't let anybody rush you into feeling like you have to move somebody in with you. You might like your freedom. You might like going over your boyfriend or girlfriend's house or something like that for the weekend and staying there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. But then Sunday night, you might want to go back to your own place and have the freedom to walk around your house naked and sit on the couch and eat ice cream with nobody around. You might want to do that. So make sure that you maintain your comfortability level as far as where the relationship is going, and you don't get into anything too fast before you are comfortable with. All right? Make sure you do that. Share your thoughts and share your feelings openly. That's another way to improve your relationship, make it stronger. This is about making your relationship tougher, right? Share your and Warriors laughing at that, right? You may not want to be there all weekend. Share your thoughts and share your feelings openly, you guys. Make sure you're communicating really well in your relationship. Okay, make sure that you're not doing anything like keeping things inside, keeping your feelings inside. A lot of people do things like this. You'll be in a relationship with the person that you're with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, but a lot of people have their best friend out there on the side. I'm not saying that's necessarily bad. You should, if you're a woman, you have your female best friend. If you're a man, you have your man best friend. I'm not saying get rid of them, but at the same time, you guys, the person you're in a relationship with should kind of be your best friend also. Like, you should be able to go up to the person that you are in a relationship with and talk to them about anything. If there's things that you can't tell the person you're in a relationship with, if there's things you can't tell them, but you can tell your best friend, that might be a red a little red flag there, you guys. It might be a little red mark, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand that guys and females, for the most part, view things differently, so it might be uncomfortable to talk to most guys about things. For me, personally, it's never uncomfortable. Like, I've always been the type of person to where you can talk to me about anything if we're in a relationship. And you can come home to me and be like, babe, there's this guy that just started working at my job, and man, he's really attractive. Like, all the women in the office are really looking at him. And I'll be like, oh, for real? I'll be like, why? What is it about him? What is it about? Is he tall? Is it like he's this or that? Oh, no, he's just so dignified, the way he dresses, the way... And so I can have that conversation with somebody I'm in a relationship with no problem, with no issue. You see what I'm saying? Because it's reality. And so I think when you understand reality, you understand that, look, there's billions of people on the planet. Why would I think that, what's going on, Really Robin 63, I see you, sister. Why would I think that you are going to be only attracted to me for the rest of your entire life? And that's how guys think. Like, guys really live in like some fantasy world. It's like, if I'm with a woman, she can never be attracted to any other guy ever, right? Like, if they catch you looking at a guy a little bit too long, like, oh, you like him? Would you like that nigga? Why are you looking at that man, right? And the thing about it is this, man. It's like, there's billions of people on the planet. A lot of them are beautiful people. It's just not reality for me to sit around and think, well, you know what? She's only going to look at me for the rest of her life. No, there's going to be other guys you think are attractive. And the thing about it is that me and you should be best friends, also being in a relationship, to where I should be comfortable that you're able to come and talk to me about anything and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's reality. Now, if I act and do things to where you can't come and talk to me about the new fine guy at the office, well, guess what? Then you're going to go talk to your best friend about it. And you're not telling me about it. And then you might start to have little secret feelings that because you couldn't talk to me in the beginning, we couldn't really talk about things and express things in the correct way, in a positive way, so now things become sneaky. You see what I'm saying? And things become really weird. And things become awkward between us. Because there's things in your mind you can't talk to me about. You see what I'm saying? You can't talk to me about things in your mind, right? Okay? Exactly. Warrior says, and Really Robin says, real talk. I appreciate that. Really Robin. She says truth, and Warrior says they walk with your head down. That's how they think it should be. And Warrior says, F all that, for real, F all that. And Beautiful Jewel says yes, and I appreciate that. But that's pretty much how it is, you guys. Like, you have to be real. Guys have to be realistic. That there's just other people out there, and I'm not saying that. Because there's other people out there, you need to let your female go out and have sex with other guys. I'm not saying that. But, look, your female should be, if you're in a relationship, and I've always been like this, your female should be comfortable enough to where if she ever starts to get weird feelings, and thank you very much, Dope Chick 23 says she agrees. If your female ever starts to get, or if you're in a homosexual relationship, if your guy ever starts to get weird feelings about being physically attracted to somebody else, they should be able to come to you and be like, babe, I really need to talk to you. Like, I don't know, like, there's just something inside me. I think I'm just kind of physically attracted to this other person. And it's not that I want to have sex with them or make a move on it or act on it. But, like, I just know it's in there. You know what I mean? Like, I am really attracted to this person. And then you should be able to talk to the person, and you guys talk about, well, look, babe, like, that's understandable. People are going to be attracted to, like, different people. But you just have to, sit down and understand that, acting on this attraction could really, ruin everything that we've built. And, I think we've come too far. I think what we have is very, very important. And is it maybe something that we're not doing? Is it that maybe the sex between us is maybe not good enough anymore, and maybe that's why you're starting to fantasize about this other guy? Or maybe I'm not giving you the time of day. Maybe we need to have a vacation, just the two of us, so that I can kind of show you and remind you why you love me, or why we're in a relationship, or why you were happy to be with me at the very beginning. And so That's all you got to do. And have a simple conversation like that, and it will probably lead to you and your significant other really looking at each other and becoming re-attracted to each other just by that simple conversation. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, and we all just really need to, Ludin Bing, guys, and we all just really need to just, communicate with everybody, with each other openly, and that is definitely always the best way of doing things is open communication, right? Really Robin 63 says you can appreciate beauty from afar. We're not blind, exactly, and don't have to be blatantly disrespectful, exactly, right? Exactly. Okay, you can definitely appreciate beauty from afar, right? There's all type of beautiful people in the world. Just be open, be honest, man. Be honest, honesty, communication. Honesty, communication, honesty, communication, honesty. Or, like Dope Chick 23 says, if you guys are down with that, just have a threesome. If you feel like that's good for your relationship, just have a threesome. But definitely, even before having a threesome, I would say talk about it, sit down, talk about it. Talk about how you want. Talk about what your fantasy is when it comes to the threesome. Talk about if the fantasy is pulling another guy into the relationship or pulling another female into a relationship. I see you, 23, just joking, but I'm just saying this for all the people who may be considering that. Talk about what the fantasy is. If it's adding another guy to the threesome or adding another female to the threesome, that's the first thing to talk about, what the fantasy is, and then from there, really. And this is where the hard part is when you're talking about threesomes and stuff like that, right? The thing about it is really kind of deciding who is the best person for the threesome, right? And me personally, I've never had a threesome. I've been offered many, many times in my life, but I just never went through it. I was married for so long, and I've always been just like kind of like a one-woman man type of thing, or just for one person to be involved with at a time. But the hardest thing with having a threesome is to deciding who the person is, right? Because you don't want. It's weird because on one side you don't want a stranger because you don't know about diseases, STDs. You don't know if the person's crazy and they're going to come back after the threesome and want to like be there and stick around and do more things, right? But at the same time, if you do have a stranger, if you don't have to worry about ever seeing the person again, if that makes sense, right? So you don't have to worry about seeing the person and being reminded of the threesome, or seeing the person and being turned on again. You see what I'm saying? So that's the side about using a stranger. There's a positive and a negative, right? The positive is you don't have to worry about seeing the person ever again and being turned on again. And the negative is you don't know the person, so you don't know if the person's going to be crazy and become a stalker after the threesome. The person might start stalking your woman or stalking your man, and you have to worry about STDs and things like that, right? And the other side is using somebody you know. And using somebody you know also has a positive and a negative. Using somebody you know, the positive is you can talk to the person and be like, look, me and my woman or me and my man, we've been having this discussion and we just want to have a threesome to just experience it and see how it is. We want to use you because we just feel like you're a cool person. We've known you for a while. You're a nice person, but we're telling you the limitations. And because this person knows you and they know your relationship and things like that, they might respect it. You see what I'm saying? They might be like, okay, like it's kind of like, look, we're going to use you as a body. We can't create a third person out of nothing. We can't create a ghost. So we need a body, and we're going to use you as the third body because we trust you. We know your sexual history. We know you don't have any STDs. We know that, you'll respect our relationship afterwards and things like that. You won't go hitting up my girlfriend and hitting up my boyfriend on the phone behind my back after it's over because you're our friend and we know you. That's the positive about using somebody that you know. The negative about using somebody that you know is that if they're friends of yours, after the threesome at future dinner parties and things like that, it'll be really awkward, right? Future parties where the friend's going to show up. And if the sex was really good between the friend and your significant other, the friend and your significant other might be looking at each other like, well, damn, that was the best sex of my life when they see each other after the threesome. You see what I'm saying? And that's the risk, that having a threesome the other person with your boyfriend or girlfriend might give your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife way better sex than you ever gave them. And that's the risk you have to take. So threesomes are really complicated, man, in many different ways. Really, Robin63 says, I only want to put my best into our twosome. The third person spells trouble, and third person does spell trouble for many relationships, but I know a lot of people do it, so, I'm just here to give you guys the rules and tell you what to watch out for if you're going to go down that route, okay? If you're going to go down that route. Man, you know what, you guys? So today was part 2. Of course, I try never to keep you guys for too long, right? So we're gonna end this. We'll end it with that, you guys, being share your thoughts and your feelings openly with your significant other, with your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. Men, make sure that you become your woman or your other man's. Make sure that you become your significant other's best friend. Your significant other, men, listen to me. Your significant other should not have to go to their best friend, whether it's their girlfriend or their boyfriend, or I should say their guy friend or their female friend. Their best friend outside of who you are. Men, you should be your significant other's best friend. Men, if you are in a relationship with a woman, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, you should be your girlfriend's best friend. You should be your wife's best friend. It doesn't mean your wife cannot have a best friend or your girlfriend cannot have a best friend, but you should be that best friend. And if you're in a homosexual relationship, men, you should be the best friend of your husband, or you should be the best friend of your boyfriend, okay? You have to be open-minded. You have to face reality. There are billions of people on the earth, okay? You are not going to be the only one they're ever attracted to, but they should be comfortable enough to come to you and be honest and open up and say things, all right? I appreciate you guys. This is part 2 of ways to strengthen your relationship, ways to make your relationship stronger. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to Chill. That is the artist name, Dogg, Anti-Imperial to Chill. I hope you guys are enjoying those posts from over here in China. I'm over here in China, getting ready for my my big concert, which is a private concert for Asian government dignitaries and Asian government diplomats. And it's going to be really good, man. It's a black tie affair that I'm going to have. It's the day after tomorrow. And it's going to be really nice, man. They get, and I really never show my shows and things like that. I kind of just keep that, because of the record label and stuff like that. We kind of keep that under wraps. But they're really nice. It's all black tie. It's all high class. It's not at a stadium where people are going to be sitting in seats. It's all round tables. It's going to be all round tables, about 60 round tables with 10 chairs at each table. And they get a whole 5-star, 5-course meal. It's a black tie event and things like that. So if you guys see, I've been posting the rehearsals, and I'm going to have, I write orchestrated music. My specialty is writing operas and writing orchestras. So I have an orchestra coming in that I wrote, and you see the Asian dancers and things like that with the music that I created. They're dancing to. I've been posting that, and I will be posting some more of that stuff after we get off here. But man, I appreciate all of you guys, man. Diversity Outspoken. We do this every Wednesday. Thank you very much, Really Robin. He says, school him, sir, and blessings and great success to you. Thank you very much, Really Robin. I appreciate you, sister, and blessings and great success with whatever you do also. All of you. I love all of you guys out there, okay? Diversity Outspoken, we do this every Wednesday at 9 o'clock p.m. That is United States Eastern Time Zone. And every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. That is United States Eastern Time Zone. Diversity Outspoken. We call it Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, which means we speak about anything, and we are outspoken about those topics, which means we are straight to the point and straightforward. Thank you very, very much, you guys. I appreciate that. Whenever you guys do comment and things like that, you guys always remain respectful of everybody on here. That's all I ever ask you guys. Even if you disagree with me, I want to appreciate that disagreement. I want to encourage that disagreement. I want to encourage agreement. I want to encourage your voice to be heard here. I just ask that you guys always remain respectful, which you guys always do, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to Chill. Make sure you guys check out those daily historical posts. I post those every day. If you guys are bored or anything like that at work and you guys just want to see what happened in history on that very day, you guys can go see my daily historical posts. I post those around anywhere between like 12 p.m., 12 in the afternoon, and about like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. United States Eastern Time Zone. And I usually post that on my story about 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll post those daily historical posts, and that's 3, 4, 5 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone. Thank you very much, you guys. I love you guys out there. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to Chill. You guys take care. Have a great day. If you guys are over here like I am, I'm in China, so I'm actually 12 hours ahead of you guys right there in the United States on the East Coast. So for you guys right now, over there it's like 9:45 p.m. Over here it's 9:45 a.m. on Thursday. I'm about to go back to my rehearsals and continue to rehearse for this show. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I love you guys, man, so much, man. I miss you guys when you guys aren't around. I love seeing you guys. You guys can always reach out to me, DM me about anything. If you guys have any questions, any concerns or anything, if I'm available, man, I will definitely help you out and try to answer your questions or concerns or anything you guys have, any troubles that you're having in your life and things like that. I hope the best for you, man. I love you guys out there. Take care. Have a great night or have a great day. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.